Hello. Welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here for a few minutes talking to myself as usual because, no one watches this, but that's okay. Um, my neighbors, obviously, for those who watch, listen, actually more listen because there's a billion audio only of these. You know that my neighbors are just really weird. And they're very loud. So like power tools at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I've heard power tools. I'm sure you've heard this before. I've heard power tools coming from my neighbor's garage at literally every hour of the day. I've heard it. You know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 11 p.m. Like, what are you doing that you need power tools at 3 a.m.? And so that makes me think that maybe they're doing meth or some kind of. I mean, you got to be doing some kind of drug that is going to give you so much energy that it's 4 a.m. You're like, dude, I gotta start the power saw. Like, I gotta start cutting wood right now. Like, that's my neighbor. It makes no sense. And like last night, I don't care if you have a party. Like the party wasn't a problem, and I don't care about the noise for this particular party because it wasn't a power tool. It was just people having fun. But the food they were cooking, it stunk. Like power tools, I don't want to hear that noise. Party, I like that noise. Like I can relate to party noise. I like for some reason like hearing drunk women. Well, there's guys there too, but hearing drunk women like laughing is like relaxing to me. So I'm not complaining about that. But yeah. But the food, like you know, I'm an American. You might not have known that. I'm going to rephrase it. I was born in America. I'm used to the food, American food. Um, so I don't know how to explain what American food is. It's just bastardized versions of food from other cultures. But like I don't know what it smelled like, but they're from some like third world shithole country. It's like some place in Africa where like they make their living by by putting lines on a like on a private set of land and like rich people pay like $20,000 to hunt them. Like they're from like one of those countries, and then after the hunters killed a lion, they then post the pictures and go, look what they did, and they try to make it go viral. But that's a whole another thing. It stunk. I don't know what they were cooking. It was probably like elephant or zebra. Like it smelled like an animal that it was definitely a meat product. And it was definitely an animal that we probably don't eat here. It was I don't know hyena, and like and then like another smell came from it, and they're obviously cooking something right after it. Like it was like this meat smell, whatever, and then it was like this other smell started coming in, and it was like I'm just assuming it was some kind of like vegetation. And once again, they're from Africa, and I think the only vegetation that grows there is sand or dirt or mud. So it smelled like that. It smelled like mud that was like that had spice on it, and that spice was probably like elephant ivory tusk shavings or something like that. Okay, it just smelled like it smelled third world. It smelled like this AIDS inducing concoction of like hyena meat and like mud with ivory tusk flakes on it. And I'm like, dude, like you can't keep air out. Yeah, you close the door, but the windows and stuff. I don't know. The whole neighborhood smelled. Well, I don't know if the whole neighborhood smelled. I didn't really my house. I'm antisocial. But anyway, it's just like, dude, I don't understand why. And then the neighbor on the other side when they cook, it smells like really bad. I don't get this. Like, what the fuck are you cooking? And the other people next to me, they're just like, your stereotypical like low class black people. You know, what I'm talking about. Those kind of black people. Chris Rock had a whole thing about that. No one likes them. Um, yeah, and I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, okay, the other neighbors, they must be, they literally must be cooking the food stamps and not actually going out and using the food stamps to buy food. Because that's what it smells like. It smells like straight out garbage from the other house. So I got a house on the right of me that's cooking like zebra with like hair of elk on it. Smells like shit. And then I got a neighbor on the other side that's like literally cooking food stamps and putting ketchup on it, and probably mixing that in with some mac and cheese. It smells like shit too. So I got these horrible smelling, fucking loud, loud third world country, bad smelling zebra jockeys, and then on the other side got some low class fucking, I don't know. They need to go back to Malcolm X land, but it's fucking annoying. Like, Jesus Christ. And I know I don't leave my house. I know. But you know what? At least like when I cook, it doesn't smell like that. Like, I'm not putting spice on shit. Well, I mean, you could put spice on shit, but it's like I'm skinny for a reason. Cuz I don't like do that shit. Like, I just eat like oatmeal. Like, what have I eaten all week? I've eaten oatmeal and rice. You don't put anything on oatmeal and you don't put anything on rice. So I know what I cook does. So I'm not being a hypocrite. What I cook doesn't smell. Oatmeal and rice, that's literally all I've had to eat this whole week. Well, I mean, it's pretty much the only thing I eat because, I don't want to be fat. So obviously you can't eat any food that's from any store, you know. Well, I know rice comes from a store, but you know what I mean? I mean, like processed food. Like, rice is just rice. As far as I know. As far as I know, rice is just rice. And then probably next week I'll find out. Oh, it's not really rice. But anyway, as far as I know, rice is just rice, and oatmeal is just oatmeal. I don't think there's anything bad about it, but if there is, let me know. But it's like non-invasive, like non-offensive food. It's just like it takes 5 minutes to cook, and your neighbors don't have to complain. Okay, the main problem is that I'm just racist and I'm using this to complain and make fun of them. That's all. I actually don't care about the smell. Moving on. Listen, if I don't reach my racist quota for the day, it starts to hurt inside. So like, I have to put down other people. Do I feel better about myself after? No, I feel the same. I always feel awesome. I just like to be mean. That's how I get off. Um. Anyway, okay, and so to update everyone on Exotic, the prostitute that works on Figueroa in South Central LA. I am not going to go visit her for the simple fact that I actually just don't give a fuck. I, I don't want to, like, yeah, I do want to troll her. Yeah, I do want to, like, go, hey, I saw your YouTube video. You're a fucking idiot. How many people do you think saw Exotic's video? Well, I mean, the video has, several thousand views. I already, I'm already guessing that someone saw the video and already went down there and snatched her up. Okay, the only thing Exotic did in that interview was reconfirm dozens of times that she's a victim. Okay, and the people, and I'm not gonna say their name. The people who did the interview do this to. I saw there's hundreds of videos like this with prostitutes, escorts, drug addicts, and all of them give their location. Well, not all of them, a lot of them, because I don't watch every video, so I can't say every video. A lot of them give their location, all that stuff, and I'm like, is this a double sided thing? Like, is this because because like he's or the people doing the interviews they're not helping these people, and when the people give their location, especially the prostitutes, I really think that that's um well, it's first of all it's stupid because if you're a prostitute saying where you are and it's a video on YouTube with several thousand views, uh, I can guarantee you're not going to be around for a while because prostitutes are something that a lot of people look down upon. You know, I'm just talking about like these street level prostitutes. I'm not talking about escorts. I'm not talking about the OnlyFans girls that like that you can message and like actually have them do stuff. I'm talking about like these street chicks who are drug addicted with the I need a pimp syndrome, who are just walking victims. When you interview them, the only thing you're doing is reinforcing and you're letting them know that it's okay because you're giving them a platform to advertise. There's a reason why, like, she mentioned where she works several times. Like, she wants people to come down there, but the thing is, she's stupid. Obviously, I mean, obviously, if you're a prostitute, you're stupid. That's just how it is. And obviously, and I mean this, if you're a woman that does any kind of sex work, you're stupid. Okay, that's just bottom line. If you're a woman that does any kind of sex work, you're stupid. From like straight out like whatever vivid, like the label vivid porn or whatever. There's a whole bunch of different porn labels, whatever. Like, if you're working for the Raw Dog production company, it's porn. You're just as stupid as Exotic, who's working on Figueroa in South Central. Okay, they're all the same. It's just that one is safer. Obviously, porn star, escort, OnlyFans. Save. The safety. And then it slowly drops when you get down to like hooker, highway hooker. All that stuff. Like there's a bar in Sports Harbor. The Sports Harbor bar in the marina. Okay, the 7-Eleven by the Sports Harbor bar, prostitutes hang out there, but they dress like normal chicks. But these days, normal chicks dress like prostitutes. But there's regular looking chicks that hang out at the 7-Eleven. Those are prostitutes, and they wait for guys who leave the Sports Harbor bar. Oh, and they wait for guys who leave Brennan's. Those are kind of close together. Um, and like they wait for them to go into 7-Eleven because like a lot of people you go to a bar, it's like your pregame because it's like bars are expensive. Like what's the point of paying $8 for a beer when you can get like a six-pack for $8? Okay, so like they wait for guys to go to 7-Eleven, and when they come out they will approach them, and I've been approached a few times. Like those women are just as stupid as Exotic. It might be a safer location. It's still the same amount of danger because a person who's going to seek out a prostitute, he doesn't care where the location is. It's just the added danger is if you're doing it in South Central, you have like more shootings and a higher concentration of bad people. But there's bad people everywhere. There's bad people in Beverly Hills. Like, if you're a prostitute walking the street in Beverly Hills, it's still dangerous because whoever the same people are seeking you out. Usually a bad person. So I mean, I can guarantee that someone has probably kidnapped her or like saw the video like, oh, I'm gonna go down there and like smack her around. I can guarantee that's already happened. That's already happened. Um, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, you're all the same. I mean, I see no difference other than the background safety from a streetwalker to an OnlyFans chick to a porn star. They're all idiots. All idiots. And, once again, if you want to be a boss bitch and get paid for spreading your legs, more power to you. But, like, enjoy the three kids from, two different guys and enjoy the drug addiction. Like, enjoy that part too, enjoy the added bullshit to your life just because, like, you can't suck it up and just get a crappy 9 to 5 job at McDonald's. I don't know. Like, I really like working at McDonald's and like make the whatever minimum wage is. I don't know. It's probably $20 now, but we got so much inflation. Getting paid $20 an hour is like getting paid $5 an hour. Like it's this country's gone to hell, and And that's another thing. Are prostitutes like charging more money or less money? Because who really goes to a prostitute? At least we'll just go with exotic in that area. You're gonna have so she probably has to charge less money because I don't know, like unless they take the EBT card and like slide it down her crack. I mean, I don't know, you know. So she's probably getting paid a lot less. I'll tell you one thing. I did have $20 in my wallet because I was gonna go down there and have her give me an opinion, but that $20 is gone now. See, like even I don't have any money left. Shit. I had a friend. His name was oh god, I'll never forget this. We went out to a club. It was like me and a couple of friends, and like we had a friend from high school who apparently, which is not a big deal, but like he's like a DJ, and but like I guess a successful one. So he's like bumping his shit like at clubs and stuff. So he had a gig at this one club, and it was like a sex dungeon, and the only way I can describe it is imagine a dance club, except there's a ceiling and or a second floor, but the second floor is see through. It's like a see through second floor, so everyone on the first floor can see it, and up there on the second floor, it's all these people like doing like bondage sex or just having sex or just walking around wearing weird outfits. It's like a show upstairs. No one went upstairs. It was like maybe they hired people to go upstairs and have orgies. I have no idea. But upstairs you just see a bunch of sex, people just people whatever doing weird shit. And then downstairs is regular people just down there dancing. And there's no sex. There's no. It's like a rave. Yeah, yeah. It's like a rave. It was like a rave in a sex dungeon. I know it's weird, but anyway, it's like me and my three friends, but the important one was like Tim. Forgot I think his name was like Tim Cast or whatever. So like we go there and we're just dancing and having a good time and like I met up with like some Japanese chick and we're just having a blast. I'm like having fun, and of course as I'm only attracted to Asian chicks. Like that's I don't know how to classify that sexuality, but I'm literally only attracted to Asian chicks. So like I don't care who you are. If you walk up to me and this trust will never happen. Let's just say you're a hot white chick. You say drop your clothes. You're not gonna get any reaction out of me. But you could be like a middle-aged like Chinese woman who just got finished pulling a rickshaw and you're about to go to the rice paddy because you're working overtime because it's like your son got fired from the factory. I'm gonna find you attractive, okay? And I don't care, and like you could be missing teeth. I'll be like, I'll fucking take your bra off with fucking chalk sticks and I'll fucking lick soy sauce right off your ass. I'm like that, okay? So once again, I think I just said way too much. Not the first time, and it won't be the last. But anyway, so yeah, so like once again, I'm only attracted to Asian women. I can't help it. And actually, there is one thing I am attracted to, but I can't say because I don't trust these heathen hoes out here. I can picture some woman go, oh, I'm gonna try to take advantage of this guy, and I'm gonna dress like a furry and introduce him. I say, damn it. If I ever see a woman wearing a furry outfit, like just like a sheep, and maybe she has like the crotch and the ass cut out, oh my god, you're gonna have to hold me back because bah. Um, you ever have sheep sex? Oh man, it's the best. Anyway, I divulge way too much about my life here. Anyway, but I'm only saying this because no one watches, and I can say anything. I can say anything I want here. No one watches. It's great. If someone went back like 50 shows and you listen, you'd be like, "What?" I've said some shit here, but anyway, I think the decline of society is you can tell how bad society is by the state of the porn industry and or the state of the sex industry, and you can tell how where a place is, a country is by the porn and all that stuff. Okay, so like a place like Japan, I would never want to live in Japan. I would never even want to visit Japan. Have you seen Japanese porn? Oh my god, like what what goes on there? Like what? And the thing is, you watch the well, because I'm a weird person, so like I'm actually more interested in like the interviews, like actually a sit down interview with the actress, like wearing like regular clothes, just being interviewed, and they're regular girls. They're just like regular, just like they'll be like walking down the street. And they're like, yeah, someone came up to me and said, hey, would you like to be a whatever, do a porn, and they agree. Like they're not even porn stars. And then like you watch the porn, you're like, what? You're just like a regular person. You agreed to do this? So that to me says something. That there's something weird about that country, where there's not a dedicated location to crop to groom and raise these porn stars. See, in America, we have sections of America where like we like get our porn stars from. Like we get our porn stars from California and Florida, and they're well, there's a subculture in New Hampshire. Okay, why do I know this? Because I do. I've been to New Hampshire. Anyway, um, anyway, so in America we have California and Florida mostly, where porn is like it's cranked out. So it's like you you expect it in the valley, and just there's just certain sections where it's like porn, like it's expected that you can walk up to a woman and like ask, because that's where the porn comes from. Japan doesn't have that. Japan, like when they interview these women, it's from all parts of Japan. It's not just like one section. Like like one woman was like just walking in the mall with like her mom, and she was approached, and she's done a bunch of porn, and I'm just like, and I've watched them. It's like some weird shit, and so I'm just like, to me that makes Japan weird, because it's like you could walk up to like anyone in any part of Japan and go, hey, you want to be a porn star? And of course most say no, but the ones that say yes, they're down to do some freaky shit. And here over here in America, it's not like that. It's just concentrated in those two states. That's where all the because think about, where does all the bad shit happen in America? California, Florida, Texas, Ohio for some reason. Okay, and those states have something in common. California, like lots of porn comes from California. Florida, lots of porn comes from Florida. I said Ohio. The reason why Ohio is the thing is like Ohio is very. Like I used to live in Ohio. There's nothing to do in Ohio. Okay, there's nothing to do. Nothing to do in Ohio. So like when people have nothing to do, what do? They drink, they do drugs, and they end up having sex. Okay, so in Ohio, I've seen some shit in Ohio, and well, I probably can't say anything about that, but yeah. There's this really hot Native American chick. Like you like go to her house, and for some reason she was like, oh, I just gotta get comfortable. She just like get naked, and for some reason that's okay. Like I have a girlfriend. I'm with my girlfriend, and you're visiting. Me and my girlfriend are visiting her friend's house. Her friend is this hot Native American chick. We go in, and she's like, "Oh God, I just don't." I have to, she goes, I have to get comfortable. She started taking off her clothes. And I'm like, this isn't normal. But, I guess if you're always drinking and you're in isolation and there's nothing to do, maybe you got to spice up your life a little bit, And like, and also when I was living in Ohio, so many people were like into the swinger lifestyle. And I'm like, dude, like, this place is kind of a cesspool too. But what does Ohio have? It's very religious. And like, what did all those sex fiends and like deviants have in common? They're all super religious. Okay, so and like California has a super horrible drug problems, and so does Florida. So you have those things mixed together, that like religion, drugs equal like a horrible mix of sexual deviancy and porn. But I've been rambling about nothing. Anyway, uh oh. See, right now I can hear. You probably can't hear, but I can hear my neighbors on that side starting to make noise. Now it's starting to bother me. Okay. Anyway, um, this vlog is over. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. Peace.